Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? My name is Zoo, and I hate video games. It's what I'm known for. My deep disgust with the medium of interactive entertainment. Horrifying, really. That's why we're here, isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna play Baby Steps. Get this controller turned on. There we go. Pop on over to here. This game's been an interesting experience. I put in the go live toot that a lot of us were told when we were young that we are responsible for our own success. And as we've grown into adulthood, most of us have realized that we were lied to. We've been discouraged from asking for help our entire lives. But really, you can't do it on your own. You need to accept a helping hand. And that's at least part of what this game is about. I can't say I cannot say that that's all it's about, because there's also donkey men who are naked from the waist down. So that's fun. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Mouse, that goes over there. I've got a puppy to my left. Need to make sure that I'm on stereo sound. Because right now it'll be a lot easier if I check now. But I'm pretty sure I forgot to actually check here. All right, we're good. Some things in Windows get fussy if you change the output format. Not everything. Overwatch used to hate having a device switched between stereo and 5.1 to the point that it would crash. Alice experienced that several times, but it's since been fixed. Nate's other major character trait that I've noticed is that he tries to avoid confrontation. Very much so, and I think that's sort of in the same vein. It's got this idea that he wants to help others, but not anything else. He's got to grow from that point. When he was in the outhouse, he didn't ask the guy to leave him alone. He just gave up. Yep. Not to mention the shoe salesman at the start. Anyway, there's a rat eating the moldy pizza still, so that's a good sign, probably. I have no idea where we're going. I guess we gotta get back up to the fire tower. Keep going up from there, which I think we got... Ooh. Gotta remember the controls. I know we got up this wall at least once, so let's find where we did that. Oh! Minecraft on Linux just flatly will not change audio output devices. You have to quit Minecraft, change audio devices, and restart the game. Monster Hunter Rise did that for a while too. You could fix, or it would technically change to 5.1 from stereo, but it would still only play the stereo sounds, and then changing from 5.1 to stereo, it would keep trying to play the 5.1, but would obviously miss everything. Oh. It would miss everything on the back channels. It would only catch front left and front right. So you just have incomplete sound, as though you'd plugged in a pair of headphones to a 5.1 media player. Audio is haunted. Always has been. I know that we got up here is the thing. I remember quite clearly that we got past this wall. By which I mean I'm like relatively certain, but not completely. Despite that I just said completely. Alright, let's try going around then. Because this is not working. I can't get my legs high enough. It's funny because if he'd at least use his fucking hands, he could get up a lot of these places very easily.
God.
Is this the way we came in originally? Is this the fuck cave?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, this is the fuck cave. Now, I know we get up there somehow. Maybe on that side? That looks a lot easier. Just topple. Sometimes he makes a sound when he really hasn't even slipped, but the game thinks he's starting to slip. Here we are. Jesus, Nate, at least ask for directions. Oh no! You're okay, mate. You're okay. Not a scam. Not trying to sell you anything. Whoop, whoop. No, 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 no. That sucks. All right, let's try that again without falling. He refuses to get up until I move one of his legs.
Oh no!
I think it's kind of funny that Bennett Foddy is best known for working on games that employ really terrible methods of locomotion.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh shit!
I need to be more careful. Come on, Nate.
Oh.
For all this has in common with getting over it, I believe I am actually part of the target audience for this one.
Oh.
Because we all know someone like Nate. Many of us probably were someone like Nate at some point.
Oh crap! Oh.
Alright, we're on the other side now. See, it was no problem if we just took the less obvious route. Road less traveled and all that.
Shit!
I've been watching videos about Wuthering Heights, the book, and realizing that the people I'd heard talk about it before might have been emotionally unhealthy. It seems like people see it as a romance, which is wild.
Yep.
That's how it had always been described to me in the past, was as a romance. And like, holy shit, y'all. Also, the names are wild. Like, I can't even think of any of them. And if I do, I'm gonna get them wrong. So anyway, this is now a Baby Steps / Wuthering Heights crossover stream. Can you imagine?
Ah. Yep.
Whoa. Oh, almost had it there, Nate. No, no, no. There you go. Wedge yourself in between those rocks in the most painful way imaginable. Perfect. You're doing good there. Haven't seen Mike in a while. Not since we knocked that first outhouse off the cliff. Ooh, close. And sometimes he just folds in half like that.
Mighty God.
There's two YouTubers who I tend to go to for pop culture stuff, especially adaptations, and that's Princess Weeks and... oh god, what is their name? Kazro, I think? We're gonna get up this mountain and find that fucking castle. Not Kazro, it's something Row. I know Kazro is a YouTuber, but might not be who I'm thinking of.
Crap! Whoop.
Probably. Just bring up YouTube on the TV and check. Yes, Kazro is who I'm thinking of. Princess Weeks, it's hard to forget their name. She used to have a different name that she went by online, but then changed it.
Whoop.
Anyone see the castle in the distance yet? As I don't see shit. So how are y'all doing this evening? Done any baby steps of your own? This absolutely looks like a trap. Like if I step in it, I'm just gonna instantly go sliding down the mountain. Ooh. That's gotta be some pretty bad scraping from that.
Oh,
Nope. Fucking hell.
oh.
Oh, that sucks. That's alright. Get back up and keep going.
Whoop.
Sidling is not easy on uneven ground. In this game or in real life.
Oh.
There you go. Go sliding.
Whoop.
Someone seems to have drawn a sausage link for some reason. And just the brightest ink.
Fuck. Fuck.
Body like strikes again, yeah.
Ooh.
But even Nate's falls fill him with determination. Let me tell you, he doesn't have much else going for him.
Ooh. Ha. Yep.
Ah,
Fuck.
there's got to be some way over this, otherwise I have to go all the way back around. And I don't want to do that. Can't get my knees around. Let's switch to analog triggers and see what we can do. There we go. We got a full range of motion there. Pretty good. All right. This is the one game that we've played that actually makes use of analog triggers since getting this controller. Oh. I'm not sure it's useful,
Oh, crap.
but it is a function that exists.
Yep. Ow. Oh. Whoop. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
All right. Well,
Oh. Ah.
all right. We just got to make a running jump. You can do that, right, Nate? What do you mean, what's a jump? No, we're gonna get it. All right, I think we better go the other way.
Oh no.
There we go. Stretch. This appears to be more or less one way. Which also means we may actually have to go all the way around. I don't think that's gonna work.
Shit! Fuck!
All the way down the hill? Not quite, but nearly.
Ooh!
You know, that's all right, Nate. Sometimes my legs just collapse out from under me, too. Nah, that one's on you, bud. All right. Let's try that a little slower.
Oh!
Hmm. Can't really cross up here. I don't think I can quite get up there either. Maybe at the other end. And that would get us back up to where we need to be.
Oh, crap. Oh, my... Oh. Ah! Oh,
Hmm.
shit! Shit! Oh.
All right, that's not gonna work. I don't think I can get past this point on this wall. So I guess we're going around.
Oh. Oh, no!
There we go. Now we're getting there.
Oh, shit.
All right. See, if we just done the obvious thing and gone back around, that would have taken half as long at worst.
Oh, no. Ah! Grab her.
Just sliding through the mud. Teeth gritted to did. And he quagged away till the very next day. And he asked me, got any outhouses? Got any bathrooms? Twoggle, twoggle.
God. Shit. Mm.
All right, well, I don't think running up the mud is going to work. Nor is gingerly stepping up the stones, I guess.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, almost had it. All right, I think this is the way that's going to be the easiest, weirdly enough. Except I actually can't step across. Oh, wait, I remember this now. Whoops. I need to set my right foot on the stump here. And put up here. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. There. All right. There we go. You see, a lesser man would have broken all his bones and died, but not our Nate. Ha ha! Ain't that the truth? Okay, so instead of full-on sidling, I need my knees to not bump the wall. So we're gonna do a bit of waddling. Waddle, waddle. Oh, that was actually really easy. Sidling sucks. I don't know why I was doing it. Too much Wind Waker, I guess. I think Wind Waker was the first Zelda to introduce sidling. My rhythm is off compared to last week. I took some migraine meds today, so that may be part of it. It does, in fact, make me worse at video games. Ah, yes, this is where we initially kicked those cans down and paid for it with our lives, right? That means we've made it back to where I was before I fucked that up. Perfect. That's a 10-point landing right there. Well, the iron girder there, not going to be much help, I don't think. I think it's safer to step on these posts. Oh my gosh. Keep expecting one of these boards to crack. I have no reason to expect that. Nothing like that has happened so far in the game. But I know how this works. There was a time when people called games like this Ragecore, but it wasn't actually games like this. Games like this got sucked into the label after the fact. There was a game called I Want to Be the Guy, which was called Ragecore, and that, even that, I think, came after stuff like Kaizo Mario. Games that were intended to make you lose with by no fault of your own. Makes you worse at video games. Why do you even? I'm being informed that migraines are terrible. Yes. Literally some of the worst pain you can experience as a human being. I've had cluster headaches before too. Those are even worse. Been a long time since I had those. Hey, there's Box Kingdom. And what looks like a soccer field? I don't think we ever went there. Or if we did, I don't remember. More stairs. I like stairs. They're comfy and easy to wear. What was that grunt for? He didn't even stretch that far. I shouldn't talk. I make worse sounds stretching less. I knew that was going to happen. I was looking at this and thinking, should I step on it? And the answer was yes, but I didn't. Fortunately, it stopped me from falling to my death. And by death, I mean mild inconvenience. Look, Dark Souls and its community taught me that the worst possible thing that can happen is losing, like, 2.5 minutes of your time. Mild inconvenience is what they call punishing these days, you see. A word I do not like for various reasons. Most video games have no fail state. Maybe a start over state, but you can always keep going. You can always start again. After I Want to Be the Guy got popular, people started making even harder ones. So I've heard. I've never tried any of them. I have definitely watched streams of various Kaizo hacks, though, for various games, and those are fun. There was I Want to Be the Bolshi, which is it's a fan game. I've heard that one's even tougher. Hey, look, we've already made progress, and we're less than an hour into the stream. Some kind of record. Alright, we've got more sand. It looks like beach sand, too. Playground sand, as far as I'm familiar, tends to be a little crunchier. A little thicker, more crystalline. What is that? That's not a castle. Kind of looks like an adobe house. Oh, why is it so squelchy? Well, hopefully I can... Oh, why is it so small? I'm so confused. It's a small house. It's a church. It's a teeny tiny church. How odd. This no longer would get the Nintendo seal of quality. An Adobe house must be for rent. Ouch. That's a burn on the company Adobe. And how they no longer want to let people own their software. Okay, we can't step up through the windows because Nate has no idea how to not stick his knee in there with his foot. And then I immediately manage it. I don't see any reason for this being here. I haven't seen any side quests that would concern it.
Oh shit!
Very odd. What is this? A church for ants? Ow. Well, let's get out of here, I guess. Hopefully I can get back over this hill without falling to my death. That's what I was worried about when I came over here. Is it just a distraction to get me into a place I can't recover from? Look, fuckers. I beat cancer. I can sure as hell beat this. Tiny churches indeed. Question is, where do we go from here?
Oh. Ah. No.
Grass does a pretty good job of stopping us sliding. Most of the time. So what, we're supposed to just climb up this? It doesn't seem reasonable.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I think this is where we came up from, right? Maybe? No? Well, where did we come up from? Over this way, I assume. Alright, if we can get up to that ledge there. There's a streetlight on top of an old stone tower. That's fun.
Oh my. Oh. Shit. Ah.
Alright, we made it part way up. That's a good time to go to our first break. Let me remind you before we do that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund and to help Black, trans, and non-binary people with food supply and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads. See you back here in a couple of minutes. Whew. Strange thing about humans is we can't do shit by ourselves, but we're all convinced that we have to anyway. No? Once I get up to here, I guess I've got to try and get across the sandbar there. Stay calm and step on. Right?
Oh no!
Just like the British say. Keep calm and baby steps. How do I get across the sandbar without falling on my ass, though? And will it even do me any good once I get to the other side? I think I'm barking up the wrong mountainside. Alright, if I fall on this one, I'll get stopped by the grass and that big rock. There we go.
Oh crap!
Just let yourself slide down slowly. Dig in your heel. There you go. See, you can do it, Nate. So proud of you, buddy.
Whoop. Fuck! Yep. Oh crap!
Yeah. That's what I figured would happen.
Why?
This is good shit. Alright, let's check back this other way. The why, Nate, is we decided to go up the wrong spot. The how is very carefully. And the what? I don't know what the what is. We're still working on that one. You can get across the sand with rhythmic movement if you don't mind attracting the worm. I mean horizontally. It's going up the sand where it really starts fucking with you. This looks like a more intended path. Not that I think this game necessarily needs to run on intended paths.
Whoa!
Always gonna be that mud, huh? Hmm. This is extremely risky, whatever we do. Not gonna be able to go up there. Here, let's topple. I like that you can just fall over to realign yourself a lot of the time. Feel like it wants me to go across here and over that wall, but I don't see how that's possible. Want me to go around? No, that's not. That is far too vertical. Football. Today we've seen a sausage and a football. That makes it a good day. You find a purpose for the church or just leave? Oh, I just walked away. Too fancy weed store. Imagining a mod where Nate has a goat head and his feet just stick to vertical surfaces. That'd be excellent.
Shit! Ooh.
Oh no. One of these days he's gonna go sliding out so far he falls down this path here. I don't really get where I'm supposed to go now. If you've never played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, I'm going to tell you something that's going to tell you how you might, whether or not you might be interested in it. It's more surrealist than this.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to advance here.
Whoop. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Ah.
Hmm. Imagine Nate in peak. Well, he'd be just fucked. Straight up. That game, you need hands. Now, how far have I set myself back?
Oh!
This doesn't look like it's the way forward.
God!
And there we go. Now we're just back at the tiny church. I like that when you're going for surrealism, there are so many vectors to tackle it from in a video game. In this case, a lot of it comes from the control scheme. Joystick to lean. 2 triggers to lift your feet. It's definitely the same church. But where's the forward? That's a dead end. Seems like everything's a dead end, but I guess life's just like that sometimes. And I have a bad sense of direction at the best of times.
Oh, shit! Ow.
Don't see any place that's flat enough for me to get up. Everything's at like an 80-degree to 90-degree angle. What if we got him a Nate cannon? I mean, he'd probably give up. Just right when he landed. Unless he really had to pee and you told him there was a toilet at the in the crater. It looks like the only possible way to go is over this wall, but I can't figure out how to get up it.
Shit! Shit!
Bonk. No. Wait a sec.
Oh, crap.
We got this. All right. Is this forward? This might be forward. Might not be, but you know, I'm willing to entertain some hope. I knew a girl named Hope. She found me very entertaining. All right. All right. I think we're making progress again. I had a terrible boss named Hope. She was one of the reasons I left the job. Ouch. Doesn't sound like she was very entertaining. If you liked sorority cheerleaders, she was entertaining. All the cheerleaders that I've liked in my life have not been sorority girls. Love those squelchy sounds. All right. There's the street lamp. I think the lighting changes depending on the highest point that you've gotten to.
Oh! Shit!
Oh, damn. Did you see how good I did, though? That was awesome. Why is there a desert on the on halfway to the peak of this mountain? I've heard of mountains separating a desert and a rainforest. Flop. There's someone sitting over there. Do you think I can accidentally push them off? Honestly, that'd be really funny. If I go up there and tap them on the shoulder and they go falling. Don't seem to have a donkey head. Ow. Hey, buddy. You need some help? Oh. Oh. Soundscape just abruptly changed. Conversation starting. Oh, hey.
Mike?
Nate. It's good to see you.
Yeah, are you alright? What you doing here?
Yeah, no, I just, kind of lost track of time.
How long you been here?
Yeah, I guess about 5 hours now.
What you doing there?
Just looking over the edge here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I got to thinking, man could jump and live.
You probably live, I guess,
No,
yeah.
you'd live. Nobody dies in this place.
So yeah, you could just jump off
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, you could just,
Then you have to get all the way back. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
all that effort just kind of poof.
We don't have it confirmed that you can't die here.
But
It's not just Nate.
no, I mean, I shouldn't, right? No, you wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what came over me. You've been a big help. I'm gonna get along to the next one. I'll maybe catch up there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of...
Oh, it's a lot of...
Well, now it just feels ominous. I guess that counts as ideation, sort of. Look at that shadow. That's excellent. Love being able to see that walk cycle from the side. I say walk cycle, but it's literally me creating the rhythm.
Oh, crap!
And we swim. That fire? No, that's a sign, I think. Probably for another side quest that we're not going to end up doing. I get the feeling that no one is expected to do any of the side quests on their first time through the game. It's funny, when I tested this game out, I got motion sick, but on stream, I have not been getting motion sick. Hey, look, it's a little red wagon. Is that a wooden model? Yeah. Yeah, that one's wooden. Or maybe, no, it looks like it might be metal. Metal. I had a wooden one. I had friends who had the newer, shinier plastic ones. Wooden one held together better. We were always the poorest folks in the neighborhood. It's funny because we were usually in poor neighborhoods. He's so rubbery when he gets folded in half like that. The moon is still a butt. I like the god rays coming off that butt, though. Could call them butt rays. Or god butts. Oh! Finally tripped. Used to be a bridge here? Yeah, there did. Interesting. No, Nate, stop yourself. Stop you. There you go.
Oh crap!
Ah! Alright. It looked like I was doing so good, and then I fell over. Which is generally true of me in real life, too. Alright, campfire. No candle, though. There's usually a candle. I don't see a melting candle this time. Once again, ominous.
Oh, hey, Nate.
Hey,
Hey,
Moose!
yeah,
You're not Ethan.
you're headed up to the castle, right?
Yeah,
And it's, real dark in there.
yeah.
So I got you this lantern.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna pop home. I've got a flashlight. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and I saw you lost the cup that I gave you.
Oh, you can just set that down on the sand over there,
Nathan,
Moosin.
I'm gonna need you to turn around.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Just turn
He's turning
around.
into a donkey, huh?
Uh-huh.
Now he's eating out of a boot.
You're a thirsty boy.
No, I dropped this in there and I had to fish it out.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to waste that yummy boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just needed a little before bed. I was hungry.
Yeah.
I was a
I
hungry.
don't want you to starve.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna have one sip and then go right to sleep. I have a big day tomorrow, so it's gonna be a quiet one for me.
Down came the rain and washed the Nate right out every time. Bladder filled with thick, wet, singed tweet. Like the live stream. Alright, so there's repairs going on. The shop vac's been taken here. Nate's stuff has been cleaned up and moved to the shelf. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by how the scene keeps changing. Alright, so we had a big donkey party.
Wonderful morning and a night to remember.
Oh yeah, it's good.
You were the life of the party.
I don't know. It hurt.
It hurt.
Yeah, no, it just
Show Ethan where it hurt.
no. That's okay. Actually, I better get up to the castle. You
Was there
wanna-
a donkey orgy?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah,
There was a donkey orgy.
I better get up there then.
Nathan, just one thing before you shoot through. I was talking to Jesse last night, and he seemed to think you might be getting cold little feet.
Oh no, my feet they're hot.
You might be thinking about something other than cigarettes.
No, I was just playing with the idea of what would happen if I went home with Jesse.
With Jesse,
No, not with Jesse. Just
I can tell you what'll happen then.
no. I gotta get back to my life.
Oh, the basement life. Yes.
No. Just because people need me. Like my parents are worried.
No, I can understand that. That basement needs supervision.
No, I support them.
Oh, couch tester.
No, I just odd jobs. But there are other things.
Onesie model.
No, there are
TV testing.
other things too.
Oh.
I've got my fiance.
Oh, your fiancée.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Strum.
Strum. Well, we mustn't keep you from Strum.
Okay. Yep. All right. I'll see you up there. Oh, whoa.
Toodles. He thinks it's ooh woo.
Man, that guy's an asshole. incredible. I'm standing on the underside of his chin. Not everyone has Nate's best interests in mind. Oddly enough. How do they want me to get up this? I guess I have to use the hill here to go step by step. Alright, there we go. Aha! Stand on the edge of the can. That looks very painful. I think it's safe to say, to just say he's an ass. I mean,
Burn.
you know, if you want to get personal with it. Darn, I was trying to use the can to my advantage. Is it canned food or is it can't food?
Whoa!
Huh. It's gotta be this side. Okay, there we go. You gotta keep very steady when you're walking up the sand. Not step too fast or too far, or you sink into it and immediately lose your grip. Although maybe Nathan's already lost his grip. He's having a rough time of it out here. I like that there's a different way you have to walk on each different surface.
Whoop.
You're okay, Nate. You're okay. Let's get up. Let's try again. I'm here with you. I got you. You're a frustrating little man. But I got you.
Grip.
Which is also something I've said to real people before. It's hard to explain exactly the different types of walks here. But for the sand, I guess I can just say you have to walk slow and steady. And make sure you do walk with rhythm, with or without a worm. Don't bend over too far. You put down too much weight. And that gets you sliding. Oh, like that.
Whoop.
I hear a chicken. That's probably fine. Oh, almost had it.
Shit. God. God.
Can't get up the walls that way, at least not very far, but I can keep from sliding violently downwards. Oh, no, oh. And that's what happens when you do exactly the opposite of what I said I needed to do. Stop looking for the chickens, they're not on this page. Alright. There's a big rock. You remember how I got Sen's Fortress? I think during this... It was either the first or second stream. I think the second. This rock suddenly fell down on me. That was very entertaining. Oh. There we go. All right. Now can I get up to the next one?
Shit.
Oof, no, too high a step. All right, let's try over here because it's flatter. No, no, I accidentally readjusted my step by hitting the wrong trigger. Baby steps. Sometimes it's baby steps. Forget it, Nate. It's baby steps. People come up with a lot of stories about things being done off the cuff on movie sets, and like 99% of the time it's not true. But the two that I tend to believe are Forget It, Jake, it's Chinatown, and Can I Just Shoot the Guy? I find both of those to be very, very believable. There we go. There's a note tied to that rock. Which is why I'm trying to go towards it. Tied to the rock? You know what? Close enough. That looks like it would be unfortunate to fall into. But also really fun, like in real life. I'm gonna get up to the note and another rock is gonna fall and start coming down the stairs at me, right? Like, there's no way that doesn't happen. Probably believe most improv stories involving Harpo Marx or Robin Will. Oh, definitely. 100% definitely on that one. Or that too, I guess. Seeing as Robin Williams and Harpo Marx are not the same person, but rather two different people.
Oh! Fuck, fuck, fuck!
Remember that, for a while, Robin Williams and his daughter Zelda were doing, like, ad spots together for something or other. What happened to Zelda Williams?
Oh,
She
crap.
seemed like a cool person, but I haven't heard about her basically at all since Robin Williams died. And if she just is staying out of the spotlight by choice, there's nothing wrong with that.
God, ugh.
Oh, this fucking branch. I have to use it, but it's at such a steep angle.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah, it gets too steep right there. As a voice actress, she's best known for voicing Kuvira in The Legend of Korra and Mona Lisa in the 2012 Ninja. Oh, that was hers. Okay. I didn't watch Korra, but you know, I share space with JJ, so I absolutely watch Ninja Turtles. I believe in that one, Mona Lisa is an alien warrior resembling an Earth newt. And she's got a few spots where Raphael absolutely falls in love with her. All right, we're getting there. Probably. Ice cream. Wasn't the ice cream truck all the way at the bottom of the mountain, though?
Shit.
So why is there an ad for it up here in the desert? My friend wants one of them ice creams. Bring to the fire tower, I will be so grateful. Why is friend in quotes on the sign, but not in the caption? The main thing I keep hearing about Korra is how it was so stilted by executive meddling that it wasn't really worth watching after The Last Airbender. Being Nickelodeon, of course, they were like, no gay. I'm certain that's what they blamed for the failure of Rise of the Ninja Turtles as well, right? How unapologetically gay and unapologetically black it is. Oh, no, you got my that Nate, you got it. There we go. Nickelodeon is generally not a great company, is what I'm saying. Of the big 3 cartoon stations, it's probably not the worst. Zelda Williams had her directorial debut with Lisa. Oh! Very cool. I'm glad she's still out there. Robin Williams, as wonderful a guy as everyone says he is or was, he cast a very long shadow. There we go.
You made up the stairs. Didn't think you had it in ya.
Jenny! Yum, yum, yum.
You ate them.
I ate up the stairs.
But the road's out.
Oh, bummer, bro.
Yeah, but no worries. Just jump across.
Oh, jump. You want me to jump across?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I'll catch you.
Wait, I gotta do a quick pee first, bro.
Yeah, me too. I'm holding a little pee.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
no. We can go together.
Go to the bathroom
Yeah,
together.
no. Let's just ride off the edge.
No.
3, 2,
Wait, but just...
1.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Come on.
I'm
running out of pee. I'm running out.
No. I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie, bro. You made it a bit weird.
Uh,
Might just catch you up top.
whoa.
I'm kind of with Nate on that one. And Are you really gonna tempt me with that? Are you seriously going to tempt me with that shit? Oh my god. You have no idea how hard I'm fighting the urge to step in that wagon and go down that path. Oh, I'm so mad right now. How dare they? How dare? I'm walking away. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna lose 20 minutes of progress to a little red wagon. I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna step down here.
Grip.
And we're gonna walk around.
Watch it burn.
I'm curious who all the people here are. Is it like Pleasure Island in Pinocchio? Is that what we're doing? And the ones who stay get turned into donkeys? There's a mirage over there. That's cool.
Fuck.
There's the fire tower. I don't know where we'd get ice cream, though. I bet if we get it, we'd have to get up to the fire tower within a time limit. Could you imagine somehow completing this entire game without falling down? I can imagine it. I don't think I'd have the patience. At this point, the idea of even getting the vase to the fire tower
God.
without falling down is kind of wild for me. Man, I was hoping that I'd just slide down. That's the thing about falling down. It's also another trick for locomotion. Well, it's not a mirage. Is it an empty swimming pool? I can hear water, though. There's no water in the pool. I hear more squelching. It's an audio mirage. I was little. I had a thing. If someone said that something was impossible, I'd try to prove them wrong. And with video game stuff, I usually succeeded. So defeating this game without falling over, I probably could if I had the attention span. But me, I'm old and I have ADHD. I think I've made an error. I think my judgment should be called into question for this particular decision. So obviously, that one donkey wants us to use up our wish for something stupid. That is, I don't usually use that word. I couldn't think of anything better. He wants us to use our wish on something superfluous rather than getting home, which I assume will wind up with us getting turned into a donkey. Okay, I don't think this is possible right here. Yeah, that's too loosely packed. Can I skirt the edge here?
Oh!
Nope.
Fuck!
Oh, God. There I go. I guess we gotta go around? Right, like that. It's so yellow out here. I've only ever been in a desert on a highway going through one. Anytime I see images of a desert, it's got this yellow glare on it, but it's not something I could ever actually see from the road. Maybe it has to do with a certain type of sand. Looks like it's about time for our second ad break. Oh! Currently working off sleep deficit. Can't tell if that was a really big bug or a jet flying overhead. Definitely a bug. Nate's got the moves. Hell yeah. We call that the Nate. Alright. If you want to support us, you can of course subscribe here. Get access to all of our cool emotes, or you can head on over to Patreon.com/ifwhen for access to art, music, shoutouts at the end of the streams. You know, the usual stuff you get with a Patreon subscription. So with that call to action in place, go do that while I run some ads. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Where did I set my controller? There it is. Sometimes I put something slightly to my left and I lose track of it, and I look to my right and I'm confused that it's not there. And vice versa. Oh, right. I forgot that this is where we were gonna unpause. Let's, yeah, there we go. How's everyone doing? Haha, same, yeah. Oh, fuck! Oh, I hate how realistic that felt. Oh, man. Most of the time, it's silly. It's slapstick. You've got the distance and the writhing. But that was just, oh, push yourself wrong with your leg and accidentally knock yourself flat on your back. Holy shit. That is a thing I've absolutely done in real life. Can we get across to there? No, that outcropping is there to stop us, so we gotta get around from the other side. I think. I certainly don't see a way up from here. Well, let's give it a look. See, that was not as painful to look at because it was silly. Okay, maybe we can get up this way. Baby steps. The less speed you have, the less pressure is put down on your front foot, meaning the less you're likely to have your foot slide backwards from too much pressure in the lightly packed sand. What do you think happens if I put my foot on one of these cactuses? Like, that's the joke, right? That's what they want you to find out on accident. But I'm just too curious.
Ow, cactus!
Oh my god. Ow, cactus. Okay. Okay, that's satisfying. I'm so glad we tried that. Because that's like a cactus maze if I'd approached from the other direction. Some of these plants have weird effects on the physics. But again, I'm not necessarily sure how to describe. They all slow down your movement. Everything except just short grass. But then different ones have other secondary effects too. You know how I've gotten this far in just 3 streams? I remember how to walk. That sounds like a joke, right? Until you remember that But for daily locomotion outside the house, I use a wheelchair. What's up? Ah, gotcha. Alright, well, we're almost to the fire tower. I hope there's a bridge or something across to the castle, because we're in totally the wrong place. We also haven't found any ice cream.
God.
Ah, that crack there always signifies the change to the unwalkable rockable. And that's the thing. Obviously, this game is silly and goofy and not realistic. But the basic motions of walking still work. You want to go out, Gaston? You want to go potty? Go on. Go on. Come on. You what? Could be. But he's also acting nervous now that he's up. Come on. There you go. Good boy. I mean, I guess you can just break everything. That's fine. And good most of the time. And then sometimes he'll just decide he's gonna dive on top of my computer mouse. Ah. And throw everything on the bed to the floor. Alright, so I guess we're going this way. It looks like it's the only way that's gonna reach a reasonable path to the tower.
Shit. Fuck.
Whoop. What is that? Is that a giant traffic cone? No, it's a giant playground pail. Huh. Haven't seen one of those in a very long time. Not even in, like, toy stores. Guess there's just not as many playgrounds. Though whether that's the time or the place, I'm not sure. Probably a combination of the two. Now it decides it's gonna play the rapid flap. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna go all the way around.
Oh, crap.
Damn it, Nate. You're making me look bad here. No. Nate, you stop sliding this instant, young man.
Okay.
Thank you. I was gonna suggest maybe Nate could be a streamer, but I don't think his skin is thick enough. Okay, we made it this time. And what is that? It looks fluorescent. It's a pool drain. That's kind of weird. Why are we making squelching sounds as though we're underground now? They're echoing squelching sounds. Also, that's very, very bright, and I apologize. There's not water here. It's like the world is slowly breaking down as we go. It's a slip and slide. You remember slip and slides? The big sheet of plastic that existed only to kill children? And for some reason we all wanted one? He's not good enough at composing a coherent sentence in his head, you know, that's fair. Two of the big skills that streamers need are one-liners and conversation. And he is not good at either of those. Oh, fuck. I accidentally tilted forward without moving a leg. Probably be easier to climb up this part, huh? Oh! Head on the rock. Slip and slide could also kill drunk adults. You're right, I misspoke, and I'm sorry. I feel like I need to go up here, but that there's not a good place to do so from. Maybe this? This almost looks like a path.
Oh no!
On rougher surfaces like the sand, I can sort of stop my sliding by twisting his body away from the direction he's, like, his hips away from the direction he's sliding. Baby steps can only take you so far. After that, you need to start using your grown-up steps.
God! Yep.
Which I guess is going to be the sequel. Rough. Oh no! I almost had it. I almost had it.
Not again.
The slip and slide will kill anything it can catch. It's true. The slip and slide murders indiscriminately. Alright, I guess we're gonna go around. He would have just accepted Mike's help right at the start. We would have already been done and we wouldn't even have a game. As it is, we don't even really know why we're here. Because Nate has stalwartly refused to listen to anyone who wants to get him informed. Alright, let's just slide down here. Forgot what Mike even wanted to do at the start. He wanted to get us some boots. And to tell him about the camp and show him to where he needed to be. Not a scam. He's not going to try and sell him anything. Meanwhile, Jesse, I think that's the right name. I'm getting the names mixed up. The other hiker is having to find the answers to existential question of whether he exists and whether it matters if he dies. Meanwhile, Nate is still just trying to get away. Oh, I found an archway.
God. Ugh.
More stairs. There we go. It feeds on fear and breaking of bones and soft tissue damage. The slip and slide, yes. It hibernates for 3 seasons and only comes out in the summer. When some foolish person will come forth and, I guess, rehydrate it. That could be the lore. You can only hunt when it's hydrated.
Glutes.
Okay, I don't see a way up from here either. It really wants us to get up toward that bucket, but I don't see a way up there. Oh, yes, I do. We've got to get up here. Probably from the outside? It looks too steep from where we're at right now. To be fair, most predators can only hunt when they're hydrated. That's true. See? It's real life. This is realistic world building we're doing. Alright, now let's try running up without rushing. Take those baby steps.
Whoop. God.
Not happening. Let's check around the other side.
Oh shit.
Ah, yeah, we've got a few places we can start here now. There you go, Nate. What needs to drain from the top of the mountain? Do I want to know? Is it stored in the balls? There's a parasol, that's fun. He's so wet and dry at the same time. Right, like that level in Super Mario 64. Bob-omb Battlefield. There's another bucket. And yeah, that's just a big fucking hand.
God.
Hmm. There we go. Like I said, baby steps. Forget it, Nate. It's baby steps.
Fuck.
I always kind of found the fact that you could enter different versions of levels in Mario 64 by entering the paintings slightly differently. No one that I can think of has really done that since. It had a wet dry world where you could raise and lower the water level by how high up you were on the painting when you entered. You had the clock to tick-tock clock. There was something you did there, I think enter at a certain time, and it would freeze the innards of the clock. Had to make sure he fell inwards on that one. I know there was at least one more. Tiny Huge Island. Noon was stop time. Every 15 minutes after that would speed it up. That's wild. I didn't know that. tiny huge island. You could change this. What you were actually doing was changing the size of your character and going to a larger or smaller version of the map. So that one you could do dynamically inside the level. I think I can just drop down on the other side there. I mean, that's definitely a butt, right? That's not even like a peach. That's like actually just a butt. It's got panties and everything. Okay, we can't get up there, so let's just slide this way. You know, just gently slide this way. It must be on the other side of the moon. Earth is on the face side. I like that. That brought my brain to Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sight, and the dish ran away with the spoon. And as soon as I got to the cow, I started thinking about a series of poetry that Mox showed to us about a cow that licks the bread. So now I'm just thinking about a cow licking bread. Oh, cactus. So that just immediately flops him. Which means this is going to be kind of tough to slide around. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Nate, you gotta stop, buddy. Nate, please. Please. Nate, you could have stopped yourself like 50 feet ago. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. And the dish ran away with the spoon, but Hawaii was the only state that would recognize the marriage as legal. Jane Lane in Daria. That's excellent. Stopped himself way earlier than that. I mean, you're probably right, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now the question is, can I get up there without fucking with that bridge at all? Because it would be nice if we can baby step up the side over here. Okay, that's a no. How about here? that's not working out either, eh?
Ah! Ah! Shit! Oh.
Alright, so that's not gonna work.
Ah! Shit! God!
Oh! This is really slippery. It really is slip and slide territory. Slime man. There's a slime man living on the ground.
No, why? Whoop. Oh,
Sometimes my brain suddenly registers the dot in the middle of the screen, and I'm like, what's that shiny thing in the distance?
but whoa! What?
Not getting up there, eh?
Whoop.
Where am I getting up then?
Whoop.
Way I was going really the only way directly forward. Oh, looks like it. In that case, it might be safer to try and take a long way around. These gravelly bits are significantly slipperier than the sand, as gravel does not pack tightly under any conditions. Let me tell you, I know all about that because our driveway used to be pure gravel, even going uphill. This generally wasn't a problem for a vehicle, but for a vehicle, absolutely.
Oh no! Whoa. Whoop. Ooh.
All right. All right. You know what? That's fine. Another thing I'm noticing is that with the sand, you have the most luck getting up it if you're going straight up rather than an angle. As you can see by how I just demonstrated exactly that. The worse the angle, the more difficult it becomes. Oddly enough, you can also go along it horizontally like that, and you get the same kind of stability. Whoop. All of this is too steep to get through. Thanks to the materials and the angle. Going up the side here appears to be the only way if we're trying to cut out whatever portion of the road is over the other direction. But hey, I'm having fun. Y'all having fun? I'm having fun. Whoop. Meant to do that.
Ooh.
Hello there, Rizvi. What you doing, baby? Ah! All right. I don't really know what good this is doing me, but we're climbing. And that step was much easier. For some reason, the gravel isn't here this high up. Whether that's because they figured people wouldn't get here, or if because they figured people would get here, I don't know. Oh. Oh, we're getting there. Is that an ice cream? Is that an ice cream on that thumb? Not even mad.
Oh shit! Oh!
Okay, so that answers the question of because they figured I would or wouldn't. They definitely figured I would. Not me specifically, but you know, people playing this game.
Crap! Oh, crap.
Oh, oh, no, 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 no. There you go. You got this, Nate. I believe in you. No, that's a person. You're not an ice cream at all. That Jesse? Do they have a donkey dick, but a human face? Like a shape there on their crotch. This is literally just a retelling of a huge chunk of Pinocchio, isn't it? The answer is no, but it could be seen as a partial adaptation. Okay. Wait, there was a much easier way to do that, huh? Well, you know what they say. Chili today, hot tamale. I'm getting good at this sliding stuff. You can maintain control by not putting down another foot on the unstable surface. If I fall here, I'm gonna fall off of the arm, so... Gotta be very careful if we want to see what this guy's up to. Well, doesn't seem to have a donkey dick.
Mike, are you dead?
Nate! Oh, Nate, no, not dead. I was just to spot a sunbathing.
Oh no, this is
Such a
Mike.
beautiful
What's the
day,
name of the
so
first guy
You
then?
look a little burnt.
Yeah, no, I am, but it doesn't matter. You cannot get a melanoma in this place.
Oh no.
Someone must have wished for that at some point. Actually, just heading over to do my own wish later on. Are you headed the same way?
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I was gonna go home.
Oh,
Just so I don't know. A couple dependents. So yeah.
No, I don't have any dependents. I'm just a loser in Australia. So it's,
Oh, it's
yeah, I
too
was
bad.
thinking more something in the vein of save the whales. You
Oh,
know,
save the whales.
yeah,
Yeah.
nuclear disarmament.
Yeah. Oh, those are good too.
Yeah, haven't made up my mind. You look sweltering in your onesie. Sure, you don't want to join?
Oh no, it's actually
You
it's
just strip
good.
off. Look, it's fine. Just
It's
strip-
actually it would be hotter without it. It's a performance fabric. It's quite breathable. It wicks away. It wicks. It's wicking.
Okay, Slaughter.
This gets stranger every time there's a new cutscene. There we go. You all know why you're here.
Shit.
Is there a way out of here without falling? I don't think there is. I mean, it was worth it to see that cutscene. Yeah, looks like we gotta fall to get down. Oh! No one can die here.
Oh.
Yeah, if this isn't intended as a direct adaptation of the, well, indirect, I guess, adaptation of the Pleasure Island arc, there was definitely some inspiration. One of these days I gotta go back and finish Liza P. Which, by the way, Liza Pinocchio would have been a much better name. Okay, we've gone like all the way around the mountain now because that is the fire tower. Well, what the fuck? Well, how do we get up then? Alright, it's not like I'm determined to finish it this week. I'm having a blast. I can't explain why this game is so fun. It just... The walking feels really good, even when you're fucking it up. Maybe especially when you're fucking it up. Alright, so we've got this gigantic Sandman we're walking on. Nate is experiencing his very own Liza P. Yep. His pee organ must hurt like hell. Is that an ice cream? She asked. Is she going to go down and check? Probably not. It's so weird when there's a little click in the audio. I've seen what causes that. And it's usually certain sounds being pitch shifted partway through. And it makes a sound like an old vinyl that you just, that has a little scratch on it that the needle goes over. Stylus, whatever you call it in your part of the world. Shit! This isn't a baby step. This is a massive step. Look at these steppies. They're huge. This game should have its own WikiFeet page. Actually, it probably does now that I say it out loud. I am completely indifferent to say I do not have a WikiFeet page.
Oh no!
Alright, we can't get up the big toe.
Yep.
No, we're down. We're dropping. I knew it was gonna happen. I just had to try.
There it goes.
I think he just peed. Didn't leave a wet spot, though. He has not canonically urinated. That's too far for me to try and power walk up.
What? Not like this.
My brain's going, Nate is not supposed to be getting frustrated more easily than I am. But I'm not sure that's true.
Oh no! Whoop. God! Shit!
Damn! I was doing good, too. I love that the ground is saving my streaks as I slide. That's very fun.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother, said Pooh. What day is it? Asked Piglet. What day is it? Asked Pooh. Why, it's today, said Piglet. You know what the fuck I meant, said Pooh. He's like a worse snail, yes.
Oh no! Whoop. Ooh.
Something something is a snail, or is a slug a hermit snail? The answer is obviously no, but it's fun to think about. That is a lot of cactuses down there. Oh my god, that's one of the roads you can take. And you have to walk back and forth. What was that sound? There's got to be some way to make progress up here. We are higher up than the last time we were on this side of the mountain, so I think we're progressing, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like if we manage to keep going this way, we should be able to reach the fire tower, though. Ooh, looks like it's time for one last ad break. I don't want to quit right yet. We're gonna have a little bit more after the break. But here's the break. See you back here in a couple minutes. Those are some haunted eyes. This is a man who wants nothing except to go home. Also, that's a sand woman. Or a sand femme. Wonder what happened to her other arm. Well, not to do, but keep moving forward. Hey, Nate? I figure we're in the final act of the game. That doesn't necessarily mean this is the last area. Oh. This is where I needed to be anyway. Don't worry about it.
Oh, shit.
Hey, he said shit.
Yep.
Whoop. Can't even see the fire tower anymore. Not a great sign.
Oh, my. Oh, shit.
Oh! Gonna fall? Yeah, I figured.
Why?
Honestly, the falling still remains funny to me.
Whoop.
I'm not laughing out loud at every single fall, but you know,
Oh,
it's
no.
doing its job comedy-wise. I do not know how to advance from here.
Ah.
I hear so many ducks chanting in rhythm, crying out all at once and then suddenly silenced. Oh, some good timing.
Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, no.
Wild Arms 4 type shit. Alright, well, I don't think I can advance from right here. So I guess we're gonna have to drop down and go back around.
Ah. Whoop.
I say, and then immediately climb a vertical wall.
Oh. Whoop.
Still may not be enough.
Oh.
Ground's... Ow! Ground's too soft there.
Oh. God.
Ground too slippery there. Dog's decided that he's gonna stare at me. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. Don't be a butt, please.
Oh, crap. Yep. Ah. Yep.
The worst torture for a schizophrenic is being observed.
Fuck. Ooh.
And you know why?
Oh, crap.
Because we are so often observed but not believed to become associated.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Whoa! There we go. I was waiting for that. I was gonna see how far I could get. And that about answers that question. Fucking oof. Well, we made progress for the first half of the stream. Second half, we basically ran in a big circle.
Ooh. Oh, crap.
Ah, I had an itch on my tummy.
Shit.
I have the distinction of being an elder schizophrenic.
Why this specific thing happening right now?
A lot of people never get to be.
Shit. Oh.
Especially women. Oh, hey, look. This is a ramp we haven't been up yet, I think. Or, no, we... Oh, this is the first ramp we went up. That's so rude. Well, at least we know where we are now.
Hup. Oh, my arm, no.
What do you mean your arm? Your head hit.
Wait.
There's that buzzing sound again. It's been going for a bit now, but I'm only just now acknowledging it.
Fuck.
So these plants, which appear to be teeny tiny pine trees for some reason, make my feet feel heavier. That's the best way I can describe them. And puts up his feet more slowly and drops them down more quickly. Oof. Good try, Nate. Good try. We got this next one. See? See? We got this. Good job, old buddy, old pal.
Poor butt.
Poor butt. I want to make it clear. Nate sucks. But he sucks in a way that he can get past. He doesn't have to suck forever. And I think that's what makes him endearing. I don't know if he'll get to that point. In fact, I have a feeling he won't. I'm not expecting a really happy ending out of all this. But when it comes to being a bastard...
Crap. Oh, shit.
Well, he's not the worst person here, let's say that. That one donkey in particular, the first donkey we met. That guy is the worst person here, I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised to be proven wrong on that one. Oh! Almost made it in one dash. Just running in circles here. Which is almost certainly exactly what I'm supposed to be thinking. Can we get up that path? I think we already tried this one and we couldn't get through the last part of it, right? Even though it looks like this is where we're supposed to go. Like, I'm still surprised that the crab with the British accent didn't turn out to be the bad guy. I'm glad he wasn't. Not because he's British, but because he was another hermit crab. Oh, that was a good fall. It wasn't... Oh no! I didn't see the cactus. It was important to understand that the hermit crabs We're never the aggressors. Honestly, I'm just used to symbolic writing being terrible in video games. Especially when we're talking about a sensitive issue like race and racism. So the only hermit crab who wound up being terrible was the one we already knew was going to be terrible the second we met him, because he was fully bought into capitalism. That guy sucked. By the way, play Another Crab's Treasure if you haven't. Really good game. Thank you, Bad Road. That's gonna be especially confusing when that quote comes up with this game as its origin. I am hot. Yes, yes I am. And want one of those ice creams. Leave it in the basket. Alright, we finally made it to the fire tower. JJ hadn't wanted to include what game the quotes came from originally. But then I pointed out that that could really add some extra humor to the whole thing, as it will there. Oh! Like, that's the perfect quote. And game combination. Like, I don't add quotes for people to understand them. Exactly. Exactly. And I very much appreciate that. No, no. Nate. Oh. He's getting slippery there. I don't know if something just clipped through the camera or if there was an axis error. I think something just clipped into the camera though. This isn't a Bethesda game. Stuff doesn't stretch into infinity very often. God, Fallout 3 was the worst for that. I need to take that step very quickly. Because apparently this steel does not have good grip to it. Which is odd. Well, I guess if Nate's feet are dusty, it makes sense. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. So, one thing. You notice that no one else in this game walks like Nate does? Do you think there's an in-universe reason for that? For why Nate walks this way? No, Nate, that was perfect. Why did you fall? This is the hardest staircase I've ever climbed. Why is he having such a hard time with that? Very strange. Oh, it's because he's immediately sliding as soon as he touches that. That's why. Huh. I feel like I should be getting that. I've got to lift up my right foot as soon as my left foot connects, I think. That might help us. I just want to get to the telescope. There's not actually a good reason to go up these fire towers. This isn't a Ubisoft game. There we go. Perhaps we're expected to believe that Nate sat on the couch so long he's forgotten how to walk. I mean, that's possible. That's definitely a thing that they could be going for. Almost feels too obvious, though. And if there's one thing this game hasn't been, it's obvious. Alright, well this is made of metal, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Actually, looks like might have more luck climbing up this side. Well, that was a good sound. Oh no, I almost had it. Oh, down to the ground. Oh, that's rough. Bonk. Well, I think that's as far as we're getting tonight. All right, groove with me, Nate. Groove with me. I am hot, and I want one of those ice creams. Well, a cooler that's been left open like that is not going to keep your ice cream frozen for very long. Well, I guess next week we continue on our path for... Why is that the same mountain looped multiple times? Textured differently, but shaped the same. All right, that's it for tonight. Oh, let me get these headphones off. Thank you, everyone, for coming so very much. You rock. Glad to have you, etc., etc. If you want to support us, you can, of course, subscribe here on Twitch or bump on over to patreon.com/ifwhen for art, music, and shoutouts at the end of the stream. Thank you to our patrons, Willow Mist, Angelic, Nahum Wengrove, Kai, Melly Basket, Andymonium, and Sky. You rock. Here's our schedule over at truckcommunity.neocities.org. That's where you can find the schedule, which I think I already said. I'm a little woozy. Tomorrow... Wait, tonight, I think Willow is going to be playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance after I go offline. If not, then I guess she's not. But her channel is WillowMiss23. And then tomorrow will be Alice. Well, it'll be Andy playing more Planescape Torment on his channel, Andymonium. And Alice will be playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33 after that back here. Good entertainments right there. And here's our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod. That's where the streams go when they're not being streamed anymore. Yeah. All right. Well, with that, a very sparrow-like chirp chirp. My name's Sue. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.